I've always believed that a person's true character shows itself in the moments no one is watching, in the pauses, in the quiet decisions, in the tiny choices that go unnoticed. And that evening at my best friend's birthday gathering, I learned far more than I ever expected about loyalty, respect, and the invisible lines that should never be crossed between friends. My name is Daniel. I'm 37. I've been married to Emily for 8 years. Emily has this effortless glow about her, not something she tries to create, just a natural light she carries. I always loved that about her. I still do. What I didn't realize was how easily admiration from others can shift into something uncomfortable, something inappropriate. The party was at Jason's place. Jason and I have history, same college football squad, same dorm, best man duties at each other's weddings. He's the friend you never think to question. So when he invited us, we didn't think twice. We expected nothing more than laughter, old stories, too much food, and music that was a bit too loud for people our age. At first, that's exactly what it was. But as the night settled, I started noticing little things. The kind of subtle moments you try not to acknowledge, because admitting them means something is off. Jason kept drifting toward Emily. Not in a friendly way. Not in an innocent way. His eyes lingered a bit too long, his laughter leaned too close, and his hand brushed her arm in ways that were anything but accidental. Not once. Not twice. Several times. I tried convincing myself I was imagining it. I didn't want to be that jealous husband, the one who turns nothing into something. But then he leaned in, whispered something, and I watched Emily's smile falter into unease. That was the moment my chest tightened. I stepped away, went to the kitchen, poured a drink I didn't even want. I wasn't angry, not yet. I was assessing. Anger is like fire. If you don't control it, it burns you along with everyone else. When I returned, Jason was showing Emily old photos on his phone. Pictures from before we married, from nights I barely remembered. Then he said, "Danny used to chase every girl in college, but none were as pretty as you." It was packaged like a compliment, but underneath it was something sharp, something meant for me to hear. Emily stepped back, uncomfortable. He didn't see it. Or maybe he didn't care. I watched just long enough to decide who I wanted to be in that moment. I walked over with a calm I didn't fully feel. He greeted me with that loud, carefree grin he used whenever he wasn't thinking about consequences. I smiled back, not to mirror him, but to level the situation. Then I quietly asked Emily, "Can you grab my jacket from the living room?" She nodded. She didn't look confused. She knew something had shifted. Once it was just us, I spoke softly. "Jason, you're someone I trusted deeply. Someone I welcomed into my home, my life, my family. So when I see you flirting with my wife in front of everyone, I don't get angry, I get disappointed." His smile faltered. His eyes flashed with understanding. He tried to laugh it off. "Man, it was just a joke. Just messing around." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't move closer. I didn't create a scene. I simply told him, flirting with another man's wife doesn't make you bold. It makes you small. Then I took the drink from his hand, set it down, and added, "You don't need another drink. You need to take a look at yourself." The room didn't fall silent, but the atmosphere changed. His wife, Claire, turned just in time to catch enough of what was said. Emily returned with the jacket. I thanked her quietly, then said, "Let's go." We left without slammed doors or heated words, just a heavy, steady silence. In the car, she whispered, "I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to make it worse." I told her, "You didn't have to. I saw everything." She looked at me, not scared, not guilty, but relieved. Because I chose respect over rage. The next morning, Jason texted, "I'm sorry I crossed the line." I didn't reply, not out of bitterness, but because some apologies are acknowledgements, not the start of a conversation. A week later, Claire called Emily. That night forced a reckoning in their marriage, something they'd avoided for years. Jason and I didn't become enemies, but we slowly drifted apart. Life created the distance on its own. Emily and I, though, grew closer. We talked more honestly. We created quiet, firm boundaries. Weekends changed. More time together. Less time proving anything to anyone. More moments that were hours alone. Looking back, I know I could have exploded that night. I could have yelled, confronted him loudly, humiliated him. But I didn't. Because real strength isn't in how loud you speak, it's in how steady you stay. It's in choosing to walk away while still fully knowing who you are.